Hi everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am getting ready to do a reading for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you are meant to find it. Okay, Virgo, let's see where the cards want to take us today. All right, Virgo, if you'd like to join my newsletter, become a love and lighter, you can go to tarotbyginamarie.com. I know, I feel like I got a frog in my throat this morning and I just can't clear it. I don't know why. So, if you hear me clearing my throat or if I have to pause the video to clear my throat, just be patient with me, please. Okay. All right, Virgo, overall energy of the reading is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, new beginning in love, new beginning with something you love. It is the flow of emotion. All right. In your recent past, we have the Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Three of Swords is somebody's words, actions, or intentions that hurt you and hurt you pretty badly. Queen of Cups, she's got a lot of love to give, but who's she giving it to? Six of Cups is someone from the past that makes you very happy, possibly a past life soulmate. In your current energies, we have the Devil, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Four of Cups is somebody feeling sad, discontent, feeling like they've missed an opportunity. The Devil is anything that holds you back. Fears, past pain, addictions, illusions, your job, your family, your friends. Anything that holds you back is considered your devil. Knight of Swords is somebody coming in because they got something to say. In your potential final outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups is somebody walking away from something or someone they once loved. Ten of Pentacles means to have everything. Queen of Wands can be fake and phony and wearing a mask, or she could be getting real. We will have to see. Now, we have to see how all of this correlates to the Ace of Cups. Now let's start clarifying. Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Now take the reading how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. I could be talking about you or somebody's energy connected to you. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why? Why is the Three of Swords here? Three of Swords is being clarified by the Six of Wands and the Moon. As I was shuffling for the Three of Swords, I was focused on the woman here, laying here with her hands over her face, like she was writhing in pain because of the Three Swords. And I looked at her and I thought, no, that doesn't match the energy. It's almost like this could be painful, but I don't think that she's feeling as bad as she looks on the card. And then the Six of Wands popped out. So to me, we've possibly had this heartache, had it in the past, but now we're slowly getting over it. Slowly getting over it. And I want to say, I feel like here with the Moon, things that we have buried are coming to light. Because I with this Three of Swords, with all of this pain, I feel like we're getting victory. Victory over the Three of Swords, but victory over possibly things that we have kept hidden. Things that we kept buried that we didn't want to see. Maybe because they were too painful to look at. But it's almost like as you started to look at them, you realized that it wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. But I feel like we're getting victory over those Three Swords and whatever we kept buried. Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Because I just don't feel like we had all this hurt and pain, and I don't feel it as badly as she's saying it, which makes me feel like we're coming out of it. We're healing from it. I don't feel like we get victory healing from it, and then we're going to shove all of it underneath the rug and hide it. I don't feel that. Maybe what you did was you healed in silence. Maybe a lot of people didn't know you were going through this heartache. And maybe you kept it to yourself and started the healing process. And maybe a lot of people didn't know how badly you were hurting. Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Talk to me about this, Queen. Why is the Queen here? Queen has got a lot of love to give. But yeah. Two of Pentacles popped out of my deck. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, she's got a lot of love to give, but I feel like she's giving the cup to herself first. Giving herself the self-love, self-care, keeping her life in balance. I want to say very slowly moving forward. Slowly moving forward. Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here? Talk to me about these 6 cups. Why is the 6 of cups here? Why? Page of Pentacles is being clarified, or the 6 of Cups is being clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. This heartache could have been from this person here. I feel like in some aspects, what you're learning about the past is that in some ways, I feel like you need to let it go. As in, it's, yes, you could be grieving for the days of the past, but it's letting go of what is no longer working. That's kind of the energy that I feel like. It's a letting go. Maybe you had, this heartache was this person that you felt was a divine connection in the past. And now you're slowly starting to alleviate these 3 swords. You're starting to give yourself the self-love, self-care. And what you're learning about this connection is maybe it taught you something about yourself, but that you, for the time being, you have to let it go. That it's not the right time. In your current energies, we have the Devil, the 4 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. 4 of Cups. Why is the 4 of Cups here? Talk to me about the 4 of Cups. Why is it here? 4 of Cups, why is it here? Yeah. I felt a sadness. Yeah, and look, and the Devil is the next card out. I felt a sadness. A huge sadness, like we've missed out on a connection because of something or someone, being held back by something or someone. Now, like I said, this could be you or somebody connected to you. This could be you, and this could be somebody connected to you. This could be both of you. Feeling like we've missed out, possibly on a powerful connection, but also we missed out because of choices that were made. Because of this Devil. Why is the Devil here? Why is the Devil here? Now, your Devil, whatever your Devil is, it's, you have to allow it to hold you back. If it is your fear and past pain, it's because you have allowed that fear to hold you back. You've allowed the past pain to hold you back. If it's a person, it's because you're relinquishing your control over to them. Nobody can control you unless you allow them to. You know, it's kind of like that person that stays in a relationship because the other person says, throws out idle threats. If you leave, I will do this, this, and this. If you leave, you'll never see your children again. If you leave, I will ruin you financially. You won't have a pot to piss in. And then that person, out of fear, stays because they believe those lies. And they don't have to. And, oh, if you leave, I'll take all, you'll live in a cardboard box. No, I won't. No, I won't. And then the moment you realize that those threats are just threats, and that, yes, that person will try to make things hard for you, but no. Once you do not give that other person the control and you stand up to them, they may try to be a pain in your ass, but the Devil shrinks. Their power is gone. The Devil is being clarified by the 3 of Cups and the Sun. Well, yeah, the Devil has gotten in the way. Was a third energy. Yeah, it's like I feel like somebody's being illuminated to that whatever their Devil was in the way. But also, I feel like somebody is realizing that this Devil has kept them from a lot of love and a lot of happiness. And don't get me wrong, but your devil can change over time. Like if your devil is a person, it can change from one person to another. It could be fears and past pain one day, it could be guilt the next. But yeah, somebody is realizing that their devil, that they have allowed their devil to keep them from a connection and possibly other connections in the past, that it has kept them from happiness, from a lot of love and a lot of happiness. Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? I feel like somebody is having one of those, I could have had a V8 moments, like, oh, I feel like somebody's coming to a realization here. Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Why? Why is the Knight of Swords here? Talk to me about this Knight of Swords. Yeah, somebody's got something to say, possibly either about this connection or about their past. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Cups. Now look at this. This is interesting. We had the Queen of Cups here, and then we had the Six of Cups. Here's the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I believe somebody wants to come towards this connection, that they learned that they had to possibly let it go for now. And the reason why they learned that they needed to let it go was because they've allowed something or someone to get in the way of their own happiness. Now somebody has something to say. Somebody wants to come towards this connection because they hold a lot of love for it. Because now, not only are they drinking out of their own cup, now they may be ready to start to give. Because this was somebody drinking out of their own cup, keeping things in a balance, moving forward. So maybe somebody was slowly starting to move forward, but had to, in an essence, put this connection on pause because they had to figure this out first. Sometimes if you tell people, hey, this person is holding you back, or your fears are holding you back, live your life. Don't let this person control you. They will deny. They need to see it for themselves sometimes. And I have no idea sometimes what the aha moment comes in. But sometimes it comes in the form of, you could tell this person, hey, let me tell you a story about this person who does this, and then this person comes in and they're absolutely happy, but this person over here tells them all these bunch of lies, and they listen to this person and they get rid of the person that's absolutely fabulous for them. And the person listening to the story goes, why would they do that? Why wouldn't they just stay? Why wouldn't they just tell this other person to fluff off? And you go, I don't know. Why can't you do that? What are you talking about? I just told you your story, and you told me you would tell this person to fluff off and go towards the happiness. So why don't you? Huh? Sometimes we're in the thick of it and we don't see it. We don't see the advice that we would give somebody else. I feel like somebody's being illuminated big time to what this devil is and what it has cost them. In your potential final outcome, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. 8 of Cups. Why is the 8 of Cups here? 8 of Cups is walking away from something or someone you once loved. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Why is this 8 of Cups here? Yeah. 8 of Cups is being clarified by the Emperor and the Hangman. Yeah. Somebody who walked away is now starting to stand up in their power. I believe somebody is now starting to take control over this devil. Somebody's now starting to see things from a different perspective. Kind of like hey, let me tell you a story. And they go, why would they do that? Why would they leave a connection that they absolutely love to go back to that? Or allow that to control them? Why don't they heal from that and keep moving forward? I don't know. Why don't you tell me why you can't do that? Oh. 10 of Pentacles. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Yeah, because sometimes when we're talking to somebody that we love and they are allowing something or someone else to get in the way and we point it out, sometimes they don't want to see it. And they don't see it. Sometimes they don't see it until they put the connection on pause and they have to let the connection go. And then sometimes they can see things a little bit more clearly. Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Sometimes people that we love need to learn the lessons without us there. Sometimes I feel like a separation period is needed because either one or both of us need to learn a lesson that the other one can't be around for, because we wouldn't learn it if they were there. So if this is somebody connected to you that had a devil connected to them, and the devil doesn't have to be a person. It could be their own stinking thinking. It could be their past pain. It could be anxiety of getting into a relationship. It could be anything that holds them back. Sometimes they need to feel the loss of this in order to see what's really going on. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles is being clarified by the World and the King of Swords. Yeah. I feel like somebody now knows what it is they really want. I feel like they are shutting the door on this devil and moving forward. Because I have the World here, so we're closing out of a cycle. And with the King of Swords here, I feel like this is us just moving forward, cutting out what no longer serves us. Because we want to be happy. We want this Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Okay. Temperance flipped in my deck. Yeah. I feel like with the Queen of Wands here, I feel more of a confidence. I don't feel like we're wearing a mask. It's like I don't feel like we're bullshitting anybody here. I feel like we're having confidence because we're putting our life into balance, and we're putting life into balance, and we're putting things out in the cold that need to be there. But not only are we balancing things out within us and around us, I feel like we recognize the perseverance that we have. Five of Pentacles, yes, it's feeling left out in the cold. But if you notice on this card, even though these people are freezing and they're in the snow, they're not standing there. It's like you can see they're moving forward. They're walking forward. So no matter how bad the snow is, no matter how bad it is, they keep moving forward. So it's the perseverance that they have. So it's almost as if it's no matter how bad things were, I know that I can always move forward. That I am moving forward. That I am persevering through the bad times. So I feel that this is somebody who wants this new beginning, who wants this cup, who wants to give it and receive this cup. But maybe they needed to take a step back from this to recognize what this was, to see this more clearly, and to know that this was keeping them from this. And a whole bunch of love. All right, let's see what the universe wants to tell you, Virgo. But I feel like somebody is realizing what they have allowed to keep them from you and what they have allowed to keep them from a lot of love and a lot of happiness. And I feel like somebody doesn't want to be kept. Somebody doesn't want to be kept from the love and the happiness. I feel like someone wants this connection. What does the universe want to tell you? There's the Three of Cups, and there's the Three of Cups. There's the Emperor, and the Four of Pentacles. Yes, and the Emperor is being crossed. Look at that, by the Magician. Somebody is now standing up in their power. With the Emperor here, somebody is now taking charge, taking control, realizing that they are the master of their own destiny. I always tell you that this is Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, and it's, honey, you've had the magic within you the entire time. We always have the magic within us. Sometimes it gets buried because of fears. Because of whatever your devil is telling you. A lot of self-doubt and fears. Somebody is now, I want to say, taking control, taking control of their own love and happiness. Somebody could be taking control of that third energy. And they're no longer going to sit here paralyzed, turning the stone, holding on and holding back. I don't feel that. I feel like somebody is now starting to break free. So I feel like this is somebody taking control of their life and somebody who is going to start moving forward. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, please email me at gina@tarotbyginamarie.com. Love and light, everybody.